I'm Nick Bailey, and this is Classic Romance. That last piece was chosen by Mrs. Jean Douglas for her husband Roger, and thank you very much for writing in. If you have a special request that brings back romantic memories for you and a loved one, just write to me with your story, and don't forget to put on your choice of music as well. And I'm sure you'll love to Now, here's a piece of music for those of you at home who think it's still only 9 o'clock. You forgot to turn your clocks forward an hour last
What a day to be late. Today of all days. This is a very sad day for me personally. I'm sorry, I'm not normally like this. As you know, I'm usually such a cheery weasel. It's just that one of my dearest and oldest friends, a man with everything to live for, to look forward to, suddenly, and without any warning, decided to get married. He must be off his bloody rocker. You know, when I said he was one of my oldest friends, I meant oldest. Look at him. The groom is 75, the best man's in his 80s. You can hardly smell the flowers in here for the smell of liniment. They do have a lot in common. The bride's, what, 19, 20? And the groom was born in 1920. Really bewildered. We are gathered here today to join this man and these... to join this man and this woman in hopeless matrimony. Archie and Imogen met in a private clinic when she was having her breast implants. And he was having his cataracts removed. Obviously, it was love at first sight. Do you, Imogen, take Archie to be your lawfully wedded husband? To have and hold up? For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death? And do you, Archie, take Imogen to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold on to? For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness or in health, until death offer you. I now pronounce you man and wife. Archie, you may now wake the best man. What's wrong?
Oh, Bella's done. Bella's done.
Oh, come now, you mustn't get upset. Just remember, you're not losing a daughter, you're gaining a grandfather.
It's not that Bella's done. It's that bitch in my outfit.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. I'm sure nobody will realize it's the same outfit. Oh, that looks attractive. What does she look like? Mutton dressed as mutton. I understand. I mean, I often cry at weddings. I was absolutely inconsolable at my own. Never have tackled the dashing white sauce.
A pipe's walking out.
A pipe? Oh, right. Whose side am I on?
Stop it.
Stop it. Why me?
Well, because blessed are the peacemakers.
The peace? Oh, well, you better see the woman that made the sandwiches. You could have knocked me off the step. Next door complaining about the noise. You took my eye out. You are. Fine neighbor, I strike. I'm warning you two. I don't want any more of this kind of behavior in Luke.
Excuse me, sir. Briggs, you are mixed pal.
Oh, you can't be serious. I'm a minister of the Church of Scotland.
Is that right? Well, in that case, you are mixed reverend pal.
So I'm a good friend of the Chief Constable. I know.
Disturbing the peace, resisting arrest, assault the deadly Dom Perignon. Well, they're going to throw the book at you. And I do not mean the good book.
Well, after the day I've had, a wee bit of solitary confinement will not go amiss.
Who are you?
I'm a man of the cloth.
What? A window cleaner?
No, I'm a man of the church, a minister.
Hey! What's the big idea? I tell yous I wanted a solicitor!
Seeing as you're here, you might as well hear my confession.
Ah. Well, as it happens, I'm not actually a Catholic, you see.
I said, I want you to hear my confession.
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
What's God got to do with it? That's my confession, see. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God.
Yes, I'm having a little difficulty myself.
I mean, what's God ever given me?
Halitosis.
I used to believe. I used to be a good Christian. A good man. I was. But I had it beaten out of me. Bullied and badgered and browbeaten out of me.
By your father.
No, but my wife. But a horrible, blood-sucking harpy of a wife.
Tell me about it.
I don't want to think about her. She's the horriblest, hackettest, most hideously vicious woman in the world.
Uh-huh. What odds are you giving in that?
I'm a habitual offender. I'll do anything to anyone to get myself locked up away from her.
What did you do this time?
Same as always, GBH. Took a hammer to a Church of Scotland minister. One of them that married us. Still, it wasn't my fault. I did it in my sleep. Well, been nice talking to you. Time for bed. What are you doing?
I'm doing the same as you.
You better know me. There's only one chanty.
So, here I am, Lord, sharing a cell with a psychopathic mister, attacks ministers in his sleep. Thank you for the most perfect end to a perfect day. Just couldn't be worse.
Reverend Jolly, you can go. Your wife's come to collect you.
I'll do anything. I'll give you next week's collection. I'll even take a chance in other fools. He's the dearest I've been looking for. I meant to phone you, darling, but I didn't.
Mr. Jolly,
Oh, good morning, Sean.
holiday brochure. Going anywhere special this summer?
Well, as a matter of fact, I've just booked 2 weeks for the Far East. Well, really, it's more like the Middle East. Well, actually, it's Edinburgh. So I would counsel you to remember that it is good news you're spreading I am told that in some of your churches, the services are much too downbeat and gloomy. There is nothing wrong with laughter in church. And for those of you who may question it, I can say to you, of course God has a sense of humor. Nobody who has ever seen my wife sunbathing topless could possibly doubt
My God, Jolly, you're a miserable old sod. Well, I'll wash my hands of you. It'll take a miracle to crack a smile in that crabbit face of yours.
Always at the assembly, there were many fine speeches, particularly my own, many fine debates, but mostly we were discussing ways of overcoming this financial crisis in the church. And with this in mind, this sermon is sponsored by Wee Malky's Hypermarket in the Heights. It's a terrible thing, you know, the church resorting to crass commercialism. And there's worse to come. I'm on my way to do a wee homer. And so, dear Lord, watch over our dear departed Hector. Welcome his immortal soul as we commit his earthly body down the pan.
Penny for the guy, mister. Penny for the guy.
All right. Right. Who's first? And what's the child's name?
It's Spindona.
Very unusual name, very attractive too. Spindona McWhirter.
No, that's not her name.
I'm sorry, I thought you said her name was Spindona.
Oh, so I did. Spindona Jacob.
I'm sorry, I really couldn't listen to child Spindona Jacob.
Oh, getting this, are you, Padre? Her name is Kylie. That is the name which is pinned on her jacket.
Next.
Yes, it's the Cheery Charlie Chower Show. Over 2 hours that'll guarantee to get you flat on your back in stitches, and I don't mean sutures, madam. Anyway, joining me in Charlie's chuckle chamber to help flush away those bedpan blues, it's the Rev IM Jolly A. You're no stranger to the hospital.
No, that's right. You know, as I was saying to you earlier, when people are not well, or even suffering, they certainly don't want some dour-faced old misery guts visiting them. So that's where I come in.
So, have you any messages for any patients today?
Today I have a message for Mary McConnell in Ward 10. Mary, your husband Jimmy's had a bit of a windfall. He was blown off his bike while crossing the street. He's currently in Ward 13. So, when you're back on your feet, at least he'll be handy for you to visit. Although, if I was you, I maybe wouldn't leave it too long. I've done a fair bit of visiting in Ward 13. Or, as it's come to be known, the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, the joke is that if the doctors and nurses don't get you, the caterers will. I mean,
Yes. Well, eh? Oh, you're some raconteur, Minister. I can see we're going to have to keep an eye on you. Anyway, can we have your next piece of music, please? Now, so far, you've given us Tell Laura I Love Her, Honey, and Crying in the Chapel. So you obviously like a good sing-song.
yes. As a matter of fact, my recipe for keeping cheery is just to dwell constantly on the unhappiness of others. It works for me. So, my next choice is Old Shep by Sidney Devine.
Listen to me. Now, I am Charlie Chalmers, right? I'm cheeky, I'm cheery, I'm happy!
Well, let's talk this over like civilized people.
Oh, talk over like civilized?
Take your hands off that collar was cleaned up this morning. Please, help! Help!
Let me at this.
Penny for the guy, mister. Penny for the guy. Yes, 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 yes.
Well done, Reverend.
Thank you.
Very well done, Rev IM Jolly. Many congratulations. Well done.
Thank you very much, Mr.
McCoist. Alan McCoist. He lives in Scotland.
Oh. Could you not get Vera Duckworth then?
Mr. Jolly, will this win change you?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. No, I'll continue to visit the weak and the sick in hospital. Perhaps cut it down a little bit. Maybe only do the Bupa hospital.
What about your work in other areas?
Oh, yes, yes, I'll keep it up in the red light district. I'm quite used to moving amongst fallen women. And hopefully I'll be able to pick up one or two along the way. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Jolly Enterprises, I am speaking.
Now, don't speak, just listen. I'm not messing about here. We've got your wife. If you don't believe me, you can speak to her yourself.
No, I believe you. No, I believe you, really. I don't need to talk to Ephesia. In fact, I would rather not.
Listen carefully. We know about the 7 million plus pounds that you won on the pools. We want it. All of it. Take it out in used, unmarked notes and leave it in the left luggage at Glasgow Central Station under the name of Lindbergh. You got it? And listen, if you don't do what we ask, we'll send your wife right back to you.
Just my bloody luck. I paid them, you know. I gave them everything I had. Money, car, furniture. And the dirty, rotten swine still sent her back. And look at me. Ruined. No money, no job, no house. But to move in with Ephesia's mother. There's a moral in there somewhere. Like the prodigal son, I sought fame, fortune, the good life. And here I am, stuck at home with a fatted cow. Two of them, in fact. Oh my God! I'll be late for my last call. BBC. I'm sorry I'm late, but a couple of pensioners tried to pinch my tax. I can't believe it's almost 12 months since I spoke to you. That's almost a year. Not a good year either. Our congregation's falling again. I think I'm going to have to give them back their Zimmers. We've a right bunch of wee toe-rags in the Sunday school this year. The questions they ask. Do you believe in Tony Blair? When the animals went into the ark 2 by 2, why couldn't they leave out the midges? When Jonah was in the belly of the whale, who collected his gyro? Do you believe in the virgin birth? To which I replied that Mrs. Jolly and I hoped it was true. Because it was the only way we could have children. So I've written this little book for the children. It's called Shut Up and Eat Your Dinner. It answers the questions most often asked. What made Samson so strong? What was he on and where do you get it? Now, it came to pass that in the land of Uz there lived a man called Manoah and his wife, who had been married many years but had produced no children. And one day the wife came to her husband saying, Lo, a beautiful man came to me in the night and said unto me, Behold, thou shalt conceive and bear a child. I think he was an angel. And Manoah said, Oh, yeah. And the wife did bear a boy child who weighed in at 3 stones 12 pounds. Plus VAT. Whom they called Samson. Now, Samson was a very strong man who perspired a lot and would not have got his A-levels for personal hygiene. He was known as Clammy Sammy. You've heard of wash and go. Sammy was on go and wash. He became an alternative comedian and was engaged to a Philistine woman called Delilah. On his stag night, he asked his friends if they would like a riddle. And they accepted gladly, for they had taken much wine. When they returned, Samson said unto them, Out of the sweet came something to eat, and out of the strong came something sweet. What is it? And they answered unto him, Pies and iron brews. And Samson was much angered, for that was the right answer. So he went out and killed 1,000 Philistines with a box of Rice Krispies and became the first serial killer. That same night, he was due to appear at the Gaza Hippodrome. Delilah gave him a shampoo with persil and all his hair fell out. And his great strength was lost. Weak though he was, he staggered onto the stage and bumped into a supporting pillar. The great auditorium collapsed and the audience died laughing. It was the first time in his career that he had brought the house down.